Hi, so this is a poem that I wrote, and when I wrote it while saying it out loud to myself, and then I would write it down. So I'm posting the written part of it, but I also wanted to try saying it because it's more of a spoken word poem. I'm not very comfortable on camera, so we'll see how this goes. I've never done a spoken word poem before, so go easy on me, I guess. It doesn't have a title yet. I'll post the title when I post the poem. This is sort of, I guess the best way to describe it is it's sort of my anger towards depression, I guess. It is a very angry poem. I don't feel like this all the time, but there have been times where I've definitely felt like this. So I felt like it was sort of a good, I really wasn't sure about posting this poem because again, I haven't posted a lot of angry poems before. Most of my poems are pretty hopeful. But I sort of felt like it was important because it felt like a very real, raw poem, and because I believe that poetry is first and foremost a place that you need to be real and raw, I sort of felt like if I was going to be real and authentic, I had to post it. So I hope nobody is offended. Be warned, there is some foul language. I think there's only one. So now that I've wasted like a minute prefacing this, let's just say it. I taste the bitter in every sweet, no relief. I see the end of every beginning, spinning into despair, too much care, feeling everything and nothing absolutely, resolutely in pain, gain always outweighed by loss, a toss between worth it and pointless, joyless existence and yet persistence to live. Why? Why am I still fighting a battle I know is lost, cost too dear, I keep paying, praying that this time there won't be so much pain, feeling like I'm going insane? How am I still breathing, still bleeding when I've already spent every tear I could hold? It gets better, so I'm told. Bullshit. There is no new day, only a new way to hurt, burnt by hope's empty vow, now crushed with the weight of dreams unfulfilled, instilled with trust, now left to rust. I must be broken, for these words I have spoken are too bitter, verbal litter never meant to be said, instead meant to be buried, carried as an invisible weight, the secret fear of our fate, always present but never addressed, unconfessed fear, hopelessness and rage, the unwritten on every page, because it's easier to fake a smile than to try and explain tears, years spent creating a mask, and you ask why I'm quiet? Because I'm afraid the riot in my head will turn my words to lead, verbal bullets of bleeding out of the war raging within me. You call it sin in me to be this miserable, call my suffering fictional, call me self-centered. So don't be surprised when I am self-censored. I am already worn from fighting my own guilt and accusations, so I do not have the strength left to meet your high expectations.